this work? I hope so. Hope I didn't break nothing. Does this work? What about this one? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, wait, mute that one. Yep, okay. 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 That one's there. And there we go. Watch me prepare shaders. I'm done preparing. This thing's still going. So at work today, I had to send a large number of emails. One of the several tasks that I have to do is I manage the data transfer agents, which are basically, because the Army, you can't just willy-nilly burn stuff to CD or plug in USB hard drives. You have to get special authorization to do so. And the people that have that authorization are called data transfer agents. And in order to get that authorization, you have to do certain training, annual, and you have to sign authorized. What the hell is AUP stand for? Basically, you have to sign a thing that says I will, I won't, I will do this, I won't do this, I'll follow these rules, yada yada yada, and that has to be done annually. And we've been so short-handed the last year and a half, I have not had a chance to actually go through the training tracking and verify that everybody that is supposed to be doing this training has been doing this training annually and the AUPs. And so I finally got around to doing it in the last week, and yesterday and today. So I took my spreadsheet and I added the columns for the different trainings and put conditional formatting cells, and so it would turn yellow when it's a month away and turn red once it's expired, and blah blah blah. And I'm not a super whiz when it comes to Excel rules and conditional formatting and formulas and all that fun stuff. I can kind of stumble through it, but I'm not a script wizard or anything like that. So it took me a little bit, but I finally got it done and got all the information transposed over from the training websites. And so I ended up sending, 88 emails to individuals. My arm hurts from, I use the same format, so I was, just able to copy and paste and make a few changes to the training that was actually required as for the individual, but my freaking shoulder is killing me. I don't think I've ever sent that many emails in an entire month before, let alone a day. I know I've never sent that many emails in a single day before. But yeah, that was pitiful. And we're using the new distro because we got, mostly fully staffed, everybody but a branch chief. We've got our teams set up properly. So it's not just me doing it. There's 3 other people. Excuse me. And so we're using our distro instead of just me. And I told them, you're going to want to send a rule so that all of these emails come to this distro, go to another folder. And nobody listened to me until about the 10th or 15th email. It's like, God damn it, Chad! Started making rules. Took me most of the day. But got it done. All the emails are sent. Everybody knows. Get your training. Get your agreements signed. Get them uploaded, or you're going to lose your rights. So that was my productivity for half a Wednesday, all day Thursday, most of the day Monday, and most of the day today. Great, don't tell me I really did break it. Oh, good. Okay, well, the A button and the left thumbstick work. I am not going to do this shit right now, though. I will see if he will let me use the training dummy again. Let's see. Oh, wrong button.
Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
So A and X work. Y works.
Levioso.
B works. I don't know what that does. Okay, so the two buttons are the only ones I don't know about.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Look who's back. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it, ready for a shot at glory.
I'm not quite ready yet.
Very well. Don't take too long, though.
Alright. I'm not going to fight that right now because I do not have the... Pretty sure I don't have the patience today. I mean, I got a little bit more than I did yesterday, but... Not going to abandon it, but I'm gonna go meet with Natty. Really? I wonder just how open this open world is.
I should investigate.
Investigate what? If I can swim.
Accio.
Really?
Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Oh, look at that shit.
Levioso. Lumos. Reparo.
Well. Huh. I don't know. Kind of neat. Hope the mermaids don't get mad at me for squeezing all the juice out of their food. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way, I know. Wow. What I wouldn't give to be able to come to something like this in real life. Impressive waterfalls is one thing I've never really seen. Alright, Daddy, I'm coming. Well.
Some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself.
Oh, look at the monster
You
swimming in
see,
the lake.
I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I can to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's
Lakes
just
don't
over
have
there,
tide.
about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Yeah. Not right now. Leech juice. Why is there a teepee in England? Yep, that's it. Wow.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
For fuck's sake. Wow. Wasn't looking for that. Wasn't looking for that at all. Whatever. Trials of Merlin. Oh, God. Wasn't I just over there?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You came to the wrong place.
Tell Rookwood to find himself.
I quit now, boy. Look what you've done!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get over here! Silly child!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
Merlin was a
He
Slytherin?
was terribly fond of puzzles
No.
and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Oh, don't worry. I'll go get it for
This
you.
trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Okay.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
5 is
Now,
not plenty.
Notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Reparo! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I wish packing was that easy for me. Damn. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, it's starting to rain. Oh, wait. Guess I need to go to... Damn, why didn't I dodge? Dive. Dip. Something dodge. I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Fine, let's see what this bonehead wants to. Everybody's got problems. What about me?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Well,
it was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
the hell is that?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Damn.
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
You know what? I'm not doing that right now.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You did, huh? Don't mind me.
Lumos. Accio. Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Incendio.
So I slipped in herbology, I guess. Looks like a damn nerd, huh?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Right.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Sure.
How thrilling
Never
it
been
is
called
to
a
have
rose
everyone
before.
back together again.
Been called a prick several
This
times.
year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Imagine that.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Sure, I'm gonna have to do something.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and flush out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
That's the one
I'm
spell
very
that I would
sorry
use
about
more
that.
than anything.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
That was it.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Excuse me. Be right back.
is a dentist, and this is now general practice for many dentists in Spain. This is magnet thermal technique. When you heat product, it allows the graphene oxide to separate. You then run the magnet down the vial 4 times. You load the needle and then you load the vial into the syringe. Then you only give up to the line, so you only have 3 cc's, I believe it is, left in the vial that's full of graphene oxide. We've tested and tested this again. Before you will see the graphene oxide in the filaments, and afterwards when we test what we push out, there's total absence of bands and filaments. Practically completely clear of graphene oxide.
said that she was looking like a girlfriend you had in...
Oh, my family's gone, my dog hates me, and I can't remember what happened last night. Was I here?
Was you ever? Can't be saying you really need to forget something. So I mixed you up the most powerful drink I got. The Forget Me Shot.
The Forget Me Shot? Never heard of it.
That means it worked. No one ever remembers. That's why I made this video. Explain your options. Start with a splash of Jaeger.
Ugh.
Gunk from a dog's eye. Absolute pickle.
Ugh.
Red stripe from Aquatresh. Funniest ingredient, the venom of the Louisiana lobotomobile. Come on, sweetie. You stir it with a home pregnancy test until it turns positive. And presto, the Forget Me Shot. Huh, geez, I don't like that.
Oh, my family's gone, my dog hates me, and I can't remember what...
I haven't had to fight in me in decades.
There was a whole conspiracy about it, because back in the days, hemp was like this go-to material. Everybody was...
To the 1920s, because of its durability, 80% of clothing was made from hemp textiles.
And then, like, big tycoon, they were like...
So in the 1930s, the hemp industry was set upon and destroyed through propaganda, lies, and an untrue association with marijuana.
And what did they do? They banned it. What? The hemp was making industry tycoons.
They felt threatened by plants. Fast forward to 2024, and there's one company sticking their neck out to create a movement of hemp-wearing men born brainwashed by the lies. These men are spun up about one shirt that will outlive all 5 average shirts of another man.
They're bringing it back, showing you how good this is.
And it's with a breathable design that grips the arms and the chest. They'll be looking jacked for their reviews today.
It makes you look jacked.
Looks great on you. Do you think this company, they're gonna be able to stay open?
I'm not sure. Maybe a year max.
Okay.
So today I'm making a hot chocolate station for my daughter. So today...
It's okay just to show up with store-bought? Sure. Yeah. What?
You're asking us.
Why would you...
You know what? Add a little something to it.
Chives.
Chives. Cheese. Salt and pepper. Actually truffle salt.
Once told me.
Okay.
Looks like not grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Takes 10 minutes to grow, huh?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Your weeds possess their own rocket.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I'm robbing this place blind. How did I still end up back over here? Oh. Dude. So I went that way instead of this way.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
I hope to have an owl of my own one day. I can't imagine receiving a howl, especially in front of the whole school. Once my sister sent me a howler. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Like those mandrakes are really relishing their new pods. Only cost me my tandy.
To make anything grow, we must first understand them. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
Well, I got a minute and 40 seconds. I'll be right back. go. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if you threw a chomping cabbage in with that frickin' whatever that thing's called. That'd be kind of amusing. You know what? I can kill another 10 minutes.
Thought I'd impress Garlic by showing her my Mimbleless Mimbletonia. Squirted stink sap all over myself.
Oh, that's neat.
Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I suppose I'll figure it out eventually. Oh no, where's this one? That's neat. That took 3 minutes.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Who the fuck said that? Her?
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Damn it, not that one. That one.
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo.
Is that just it saying it's a magical item? Pausing it stops the timer. Dung composter. Excuse me.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Sorry, I'm not much fun tonight. Well, I'm not much fun any night, but... damn.
Good girl, Susie.
Ooh. Damn. Wow.
Virus, somebody call for a sick person. I can see that. So what can you do for me? I can give you a ride to the hospital. But I don't want to go to the hospital. Can't you give me something out of that box that fixed me up? No, it doesn't work like that, man. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to risk my job being here after I gave you something out of my magic med box or test my immune system being within swinging distance of you in the back of the rescue truck on the way down to the hospital. But it doesn't look like either of us are going to go.
A snort. You're not a doctor? Yes, I am. What do you think I was studying for all the time when you were little? Oh, I thought you just liked reading books and crying. That's a good one. I'm gonna steal that. Boom, snip, clippity, clap. Alright.
Revelio. Revelio.
What was that? Huh.
Revelio.
Pick a gold coin up off of the... Just a little frickin' pickpocket. Little thief.
Lumos. Accio.
Oh, there. Damn it.
Levioso. Reparo.
Huh. Okay. Fine. Sit on the floor and start the potions classroom again. Or a classroom.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion organized and clear. Witcher Wizard always has a few potions on hand.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Just so you know.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it?
If this blows up,
Wrong
I'm
answer
telling
could
your
result
aunt
in
it
the
was you.
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Ding.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
I have.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Yeah.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
The chicken. Preparation, for
swear to God, I saw freaking. That's not.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. Trolls have no...
Can't seem to mount
Sprint, bitch. Yeah, I could have flew networked it, but I'm hoping there's some more plants for me to pick along the way. Because I need healing potions like, whoa. I need a med pack. And hopefully I don't run into any vagabonds along the way. All the mushrooms I picked must not have grown back yet. Really?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Incendio.
Oops. What was the purpose of that? Just a ha-ha. Alright, starting to get tired.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work.
Oh, wow.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery?
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Sure.
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
Within the it might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calliope spelling.
My mother used to say I was lazy. Wouldn't pick up my toys, she said. Her own fault for teaching me.
Revelio.
Damn it. So it's that building. And there we go. I don't want to watch it play. All right. Time for bed.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Not right now.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open it. I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Ridiculous.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin rebellions off by heart.
Alright, time to go.